may be in the eye of the beholder, but some eyes are less forgiving.
Well, I'm just being protective of my money. I'm like that.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 actors and actresses that aged badly.
I work my whole life. I don't apologize to take care of my family.
For this list, we're looking at Hollywood actors and actresses whose appearances changed drastically over the course of their careers. No one can exactly blame a person for the ravages of father time, as father drugs and father facelift are sometimes equally to blame.
Well, that's bullshit, man.
But whether a former child actor or a former heartthrob, these are the actors and actresses that just did not age as gracefully as one would have hoped. Number 10. Jack Nicholson. He's a globally renowned, Oscar-winning A-list thespian with acting chops that are distinctive as his eyebrows.
You know, when I'm hot to trot, next woman takes me on is gonna light up like a pinball machine and pay off in silver dollars.
While Jack Nicholson was never typecast as eye candy, he was certainly easy on the eyes at his prime, and possessed a mildly dangerous charm that went over remarkably well with the ladies. Like a sexy, demonic teddy bear, perhaps. Which is why it's more than a little disconcerting to see him now, resembling that neighbor who always seems to inexplicably be wearing sunglasses at night.
Yeah.
Number 9. Steven Seagal.
Keep the faith, Stranix.
A man of soft words and a singular ponytail, this vicious action star left a trail of broken bones and broken hearts in his wake.
You're the one for me, Forrest.
In his heyday, he was romantically linked to some of the most beautiful women in the world, including the jaw-dropping Kelly LeBrock. Nowadays, his deadly edge has been replaced by a large girth and a weird Eddie Munster-esque hairline. He'll still be able to kill you with a karate chop to the throat, but maybe he doesn't look as badass as he's doing it.
I want to find this guy.
They will kill you.
I'll make him disappear.
Number 8. Al Pacino.
I'm meeting someone for the first time. How do I look?
Well, you look slightly ridiculous.
Nah.
As a sassy septuagenarian, Al Pacino isn't expected to look fresh-faced and fancy-free.
It makes me very angry.
With a slew of Oscar nods and one Academy Award win under his belt, he's led a life most actors can only dream of. And he's more than earned his place as a Hollywood legend.
Nobody move! Get over there!
But this particular legend hasn't eased into his legacy with the grace that would be expected of Michael Corleone. Instead, Pacino looks more like his Godfather counterpart after a long, long night.
What's my name?
Dunkachino!
It's a whole new game.
Dunkachino!
You want creamy goodness? I'm your friend. Say hello to my chocolate blend.
Number 7. Haley Joel Osment.
I see dead people.
He got his big break as a troubled kid with paranormal abilities in The Sixth Sense, and followed it up with a starring role in Steven Spielberg's AI, Artificial Intelligence.
Monica, can you hear me, Monica?
Let the phone
Monica,
talk now.
Can you
Come on.
hear me? Pick up the phone, Monica.
With an Oscar nomination on his resume, everything seemed to be going swimmingly for the child star, until he just disappeared.
Hey, there he is.
Travis, thanks for making the time.
No, thank you for coming to me.
How are you?
You're sitting in on this too?
Yeah.
When Haley Joel Osment re-emerged as an adult years later, naturally he looked different, but not necessarily for the better. On the plus side, at least he didn't get caught in the child actor drug spiral.
Do you get a boner when you see my sister? No. Sometimes I'm like a walking boner, you know? That's why I can't wear sweatpants anymore. So.
Number 6. Nick Nolte.
Is that Rosie?
Oh, this is a nice old man.
Come on. Let's go. Cup of coffee.
Looking at him now, it might be hard to believe that Nick Nolte got his start modeling. But this Oscar-nominated actor didn't always look like a salty dog. At the height of his acting career, Nolte's weathered golden boy looks and feathered bangs made him a suburban housewife heartthrob.
You know, if you let me come over to your place once in a while, you could put on a clean shirt in the morning.
What makes you think I got any clean shirts at my place?
However, years of hard living, drugs, and a couple of DUIs seemed to have aged him beyond his years. On the other hand, his gruff appearance and rough-around-the-edges demeanor make him perfect for playing crusty old curmudgeons and alcoholic sailors.
You stop the ship! You godless son of a bitch!
Number 5. Kathleen Turner.
Does this do anything for you?
Oh, yes.
Good.
Steamy, sultry, and infinitely desirable. She made a career out of playing characters that men would either kill to be with or murder altogether.
You're not so tough after all, are you?
No, I'm weak.
With her performance in 1981's Body Heat, she had Hollywood in her deadly vice. And with roles in Romancing the Stone and Prizzi's Honor, she solidified her place as a screen siren.
Everything being equal, would you marry me?
Everything being equal,
Yeah.
I'd marry you, Charlie.
However, an ongoing battle with rheumatoid arthritis and alcohol abuse took its toll on Turner's appearance and altered her viability in Hollywood.
It just makes you want to give it a big lick and see what comes out of it.
Please don't.
Oh, well, of course not. It would be inappropriate.
Number 4. Marlon Brando.
What'd you do that for?
Oh, I could twist a broken end in your face.
But you would do that.
His raw performance as Stanley Kowalski in 1951's A Streetcar Named Desire immediately propelled him into sex symbol status.
Well, I haven't washed or even powdered. Here you are.
With Marlon Brando's dashing good looks came an immense talent, leading to critical acclaim as well as multiple Academy Awards.
I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody.
At the top of his game, Brando was a veritable demigod. But when gods fall, they fall hard. In the years leading to his 2004 death, Brando went from bad boy to just looking bad. But at least he always held on to his charm.
When the chapel bells ring out, gonna make him an offer he can't refuse. Darling, goodbye. Goodbye.
Number 3. John Travolta.
Why don't you take one end of a rubber hose and put it in your mouth? And then you take the other and you put it up your nose. And then you blow till your brains fall out.
His first main role was as Vinnie Barbarino on the TV series Welcome Back, Kotter, before dancing his way to stardom in Saturday Night Fever. By the time he starred in Grease, John Travolta was a bona fide dreamboat.
Tell me more, did you get very far?
But Travolta's glittering abs and abundant locks would be replaced with a most disturbing array of unfortunate hairpieces later on in his career. His broadening face and weird wigs are a far cry from the greaser hair and tight pants we'd grown to love.
So you thought everything was going to be all good, and look at this. Okay, this was odd. The face touching, I thought it was part of the bit for a second when I saw it.
Number 2. Courtney Love.
Courtney Love, you're like the girl next door. If you happen to live next to a methadone clinic.
It's difficult to say exactly when Ms. Love took a turn for the worse. As a part of the 90s grunge scene, she wasn't held as the standard of delicate ephemeral beauty. But Courtney Love did hold a hard-edged appeal that translated well on screen, particularly in her role in The People vs. Larry Flynt.
Let's just be real, I had a really big nose, and that schnoz was not taking me anywhere.
Hard partying and subsequent plastic surgery haven't translated well for Love in her later years, and every bit of it shows.
Hey, give a round of applause for not singing tonight.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Alors là, par contre, je suis tout à fait contre les nouveaux animaux de compagnie.
Oh, God. I love that about you, too.
You going up on deck?
No, I thought I'd just sit under a 100-watt bulb. Of course I'm going up on deck.
It pisses me off when I see people like hiding behind things and trying to get the worst shot of me in the world.
Geez, you just look great.
Thank you, David. I feel real good. I made sort of a life plan and be happy because that's what I wanted. Happiness, family.
Number 1. Mickey Rourke.
You know, you really are a knockout. No, you really are. And, you know, sitting down next to you in there got me crazy. I got a hard on.
Easily one of the hottest men of the 80s, Mickey Rourke was quickly establishing his acting legacy when he set the big screen on fire in 9.5 weeks.
And I'll dress you in the morning. And I'll undress you at night. And I'll bathe you. I'll take care of you.
Co-starring Kim Basinger, the erotic romantic drama saw him playing a sizzling Wall Street broker who has an intense sexual affair with an art gallery employee. The role helped establish him as a fantasy lover poised for the Hollywood big leagues. But his subsequent series of unfortunate facelifts left everyone wondering what happened and why.
Well, I can slow my routine down. I can just pace myself.
The former boxer's face was hence destroyed by booze and reconstructive surgery, much to the dismay of fans everywhere.
No, I didn't want to go into it. I still feel really bad about it.
Do you agree with our list?
It's not personal, Sonny. It's strictly business.
Which actor or actress do you think aged the worst?
I took care of it.
For more ageless top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
And as a reasonable man, I'm willing to do whatever's necessary to find a peaceful solution to these problems.